Hi guys. I haven't done a video in a couple of days, or a few days, because I just don't even know what to believe anymore. I'm tickled to death. I'm tickled to death to hear about what been happening, because I do feel like, because I don't understand it all, folks. I have not read all these executive orders. I do not understand all of it. I'm not even going to admit to it, even this much of it at this point. So, but what I do understand of many of these, I love it. Absolutely. Across the board. He's doing what I understand so far, exactly what he claimed he was going to do. Those of you that still hate Trump, I don't know what to tell you guys. Maybe you sit back, give him 2 weeks in office, 100 days. How about 100 days before you just going off yourself because you just can't live with a person that's doing what he's doing? People, if you don't understand what he's doing this. He's bringing you back to freedom. He's bringing you back to what this country was supposed to be. Many of you are still trying to destroy what this country was. Look at the statues you guys took down, defaced the artwork. Over what? Stupidity. Didn't fix anything. Trump is now, and I'll tell you what, he gets the big thumb up, and I wish I still had the Mott's apple sauce in that hat, but a lot of you don't understand that, so I'll leave that to those who do that still watch me. But Trump, President Trump, for the second time now, told the CDC of our nation, our country, our government, our CDC. And if you don't know what that is, look it up. To cut off all communications with who? That's right. The World Health Organization. And they go by the WHO. We had a band. I remember they were called the WHO. And most of you probably wouldn't have never heard of them. The last thing I want to talk about in this video, and I've known about this for a minute now. I've known about it. And people claim, Vivek Ramaswamy was fired from Doge or whatever. Yeah. How fired? He wasn't hired yet. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know if anybody else knows. Was he getting paid to be in Doge? Was it already set up? I mean, Trump hasn't even got his whole cabinet together yet. But was this all set up already? No. Come on, folks. There were some things that, they couldn't get along on. Maybe. I don't know. I wasn't there. But I'll share you this. When he gets back here to Ohio, where he's from, he's going to tell him, I'm running for governor of Ohio. And we're going to take out of his mind DeWine out of service. Put him over with Fauci as far as I'm concerned. That's a fact. Fauci. He needs to go over there with Fauci for what he did. I don't care. There wasn't much of Ohio that really followed him through on his mask mandates and all this stuff. There wasn't a whole lot of places that really followed it through. But where I live, they followed it to the letter. I went at DeWine's office. I went at the Attorney General's office. I went at the CDC's office. These people wouldn't even talk to me. I went at the sheriff's office. He wouldn't even talk to me. All he told me, one time he did talk to me on a call I made up there. He did. And he told me, I'm not going to be the mask police. And that was all it ended up. But he still, in his county, they prosecuted me for not wearing a mask. Gave me 2 charges, a year for each charge. I served probation for a year. And didn't have to do jail time. Plus paid fine. Guys, I will spend, as soon as he tells you, Vivek, his name, I'm going to start calling him John Wayne. Because he talks about the Constitution the way John Wayne talked about the Constitution and what it meant, and his movies. But his name is Vivek Ramaswamy. Never heard of him until he tried to run against Trump this year for president. Never knew him, never heard his name. I still can't hardly pronounce it. That's why I'm just going to call him John Wayne. Because he's got the Constitution in his heart. And if you don't have one of these folks, you can go down here. It's a little book like this. Any bookstore, $10, gives you the Constitution and the United States of America Declaration of Independence. There you go. Go get it. If you can't afford it, email me at Watache1, WATACHE, 2 E's, WATACHEE, 1, at gmail.com. I'll go get you one and mail it to you. But I'll need an address or a post office box. If you read this stuff, this man, he doesn't even have an American name. And he's talking more about the Constitution than anyone else I'm listening to. I mean, as far as that are politicians and stuff, most of these politicians don't even understand what the Constitution is. The democracy, we just get to vote and say whatever. If we're in office, we just vote and say, all right, black is green, women are men, cats are dogs. And they have that. And they got it. We just proved 4 years of them. And I'm not even exaggerating. 4 years of that being pushed all the way down to elementary schools. And they're still fighting for it, them Democrats are. Democrats keep fighting for that crap. You got another election coming up. Those of you that made it through the last election, you got an election coming up. Let's see what happens then. You keep talking your crap, AOC. You're the one. I really want to see these people take down in New York. You are so ignorant. You're as ignorant as the congressman when they were talking about putting a base on Guam. He popped up and said, well, do you think we might flip the whole island over if we put a base on Guam, General such and such? Flip the whole island over. That's what one congressman thought. I even believe he's still a congressman today. And I'm sure it's out of the same county you come from, AOC. Worthless County, USA. Love you guys. Seek Jesus. Or deal with, I don't know what your lives are. My lives, I couldn't be, I am absolutely at peace, happy. Everything's going all right. Nobody's dying yet. Nobody's feeling like he's dying or anything. Told me I wouldn't make it a year. 4 going on 5 years ago without all their medical drugs. Haven't done any of them. Jesus loves me. He knows me. I know him. And if you want to, you have to seek him as well. Love you guys. Do so.